What's going on, people? It's Mr. Dore back again with another podcast. I hope everyone's fit and well. Yes, it's time at last. It's semi-final day weekend at the capital, Wembley. It's FA Cup semi-final day. It's been a long time coming. The older generation will remember last time we went to Wembley in the semi-final. We played I think it was Spurs.
West Ham. West Ham.
What's that bloody hell? At least Chris knows. So yeah, people excited. People in the chat, are you excited for this game? I am. I'm buzzing. I cannot wait. Before we do, I want to say I'm proudly sponsored by Just Park today. If you are going to Wembley, and if you've not, but I know 99.9% have basically or just ordered a car park or anything. Download Just Park, people, because all it is so hard when you go to London, or if it's not football related, go get the app, get Just Park, download it, and basically in the description, sign up to Just Park. I have one of my mates have. I don't drive, but Malcolm or Ali will download it as well. So people, if you are going to Wembley and if you're struggling to find a car park for Wembley on Sunday, download Just Park, and all you got to do, it's cheap. You get a special discount as well. So people, download Just Park, and like I say, it could be non-football related as well. Anything at all, go to Just Park, download it, and get some discount. Right, let's talk about it. We've got a massive game on Sunday, semi-final match against Man City. I've done a poll as well, people. Who's going to win? It's going to be Forest, Man City, or you don't know. Get involved now, people. Right, let's get the man himself. Rads, how you feeling, Rads?
Excited, yeah. Obviously a bit nervous about going to Wembley again, but definitely more than anything, I'm excited.
People, if you've not seen Rads' video, he's done a fantastic video as well. And as well, he's sponsored by Just Park as well. Go and watch Rads' video. It's in the link in the description as well, and I say it's fantastic as well. Go and subscribe to him as well. He's done, like I said, he's like me. He's done it for so long. Go and subscribe to Rise because, like I said,
he's got 6,000 subscribers. I noticed that. Was impressive. He's going to be challenging you pretty soon, Dore, for your media dynasty.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Right, don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me, man. But let's introduce this legend because this legend, he's already spoke already, but let's give this guy his flowers, man, because he's followed me, he's followed Rads, and he has been on my channel a long time ago, but I thought I'd bring him back for the semi-final podcast. People show some love to Chris all the way from New Jersey, man. He's got his bucket hat on. He's got his Chris. What tops out? What year is? Show when you top, Chris, man.
91. Talking 91 for the cup,
91. People show some love to Chris. Like I said, he's absolutely a legend. He's been a Forest fan since 1977. Bloody hell. Chris, how are you feeling, man, for the semi-final?
I'm feeling great. We're playing with house money at this point. Remember, most of the experts predicted we were going back down into the dreaded championship. Stoke on a rainy Tuesday night. Or they're not even in the championship now, are they, Stoke?
They're still in.
They are.
Yeah, I hope they get relegated.
Yeah.
To League One.
Look, we are playing for the cup, and we're playing for the Champions League place. I mean, having said that, I'm really just juiced for the cup. I mean, if you come back in 20 years, what if the fans remember? They remember qualifying for the Champions League or winning the cup. It's all about the glory.
Exactly. Right, so people in chat, show some love to Chris. Like I said, he's been on my channel for a long time. So like as well, people put in the chat, put hi Chris, and may as well say show some love to Rads as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to Rads as well, people. Right, before we do, let's go to the chat. Here's Kel. Evening, completely buzzing for Sunday, but I think it's going to be penalties. I said it in every cup game so far. Kel, don't. Not penalty shootouts, man. I'm not. X2 away. Who was it? Ipswich, Brighton. No, I can't stand penalties, man. Not again. Please don't. Raz Daz, actually another legend. Evening, guys. Looking forward to Sunday. It won't be easy, but I'm going for 1-0 Forest. Reading Raz Daz. It's on there as well. But are you looking forward to taking Raz Daz with you, Raz?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've got to say that. But yes, yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to because people will know when Raz does his vlog. Him and his dad always have banter on it, and it's good to see father and son having fun. That's what we do, people. Me and Raz have fun, do content, and it's for you lot. So shout out to Raz Daz as well, man. Where was it? I'm going for 2-2 Raz Dad, and then 5-4 win on penalty. Bloody hell, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. To Jericho, we definitely stand a chance. There's going to be no Haaland, no Rodney, no Aka, Stone, and probably no F. Edison going to be there. I hope so. But they've still got a great team. They've still got a fantastic team, but it's going to be hard. But we're confident as well. Confident. Semi-final, going there. But at the same time, Man City have got experience. Is it 5 games at Wembley? Amazing from what I say, but it's going to be difficult. Davey, hi Ben, hi Rad, and hello young Chris. Bloody hell. I think he's the youngest here. Are you the youngest here, Chris?
Yeah. Thank you for that, David.
He's the youngest here, man. He's the youngest here. Thomas, hey boys, how are you feeling about Sunday? How are you feeling about Sunday doing? How are you feeling? I'm feeling nervous, but I'm excited, Thomas. I'm excited for this game. I can't wait. And folks, make sure you do subscribe and hit the like button if you can. And as well, people, what is your score prediction for Sunday's game? Not Saturday, Sunday. It's 4:30 kickoff. And as well, people, I know it's a touchy subject, but do you like the semi-final at Wembley? Yes or no? I will tell the panel about this. Do you like it, the semi-final at Wembley? Yes or no? Because I know a lot of people talk about it, so we'll talk about it to the panel as well. Chris Wood again, 1-0 Forest. Yeah, hopefully, Jonathan, hopefully. Right, people, let's say, get involved in the chat. It's going to be a long conversation, another 45-minute chat. So here we go, people. Right, let me start with you. Chris, because it's been a bonkers season, and as a Forest fan, I bet you're loving it, aren't you? We're in the semi-final, we're 4th in the Premier League. Tell everyone how are you feeling as a Forest fan?
This is the best that I can remember since like when I first became a fan when I was a teenager. When I truly was a young man. When I was even younger than Rads. So, like I said, we were predicted to go down by most of the experts, and we here in our community, we would have been happier. Happy as could be to be finished 10th, or mid-table, So like this is beyond what we ever could have conceived of.
Did you thought what was your prediction of Forest finishing in the league? Because now we're 4th. Where did you thought we'll finish?
I honestly thought 14th.
Really?
The Nuno magic had not quite taken effect just yet. He did a good job of riding the ship last year when when he took Cooper's place and got us safe. But I don't think anybody saw this coming.
No.
What was the highest prediction you had on the panel going back to the beginning of the season?
I think it was 12th. What was yours, Rads?
15th.
People in the chat.
Yeah, there you go.
And people in the chat don't like. What was your position of Forest ending up this season? Don't like. Get involved now. There's 17 people in. Get involved. Where did you thought Forest would finish this season? Crazy. I think I said 15th. 16th, 15th, or 16th. I think I said. Crazy, man. Kel says 14th. Razdan says 14th. Everyone, I think if someone says 9th, liars, bunch of lies. If they're saying that, man. Rads, man. Like I said, it's been a crazy season, and we're in the semi-final of the FA Cup. How are you feeling for this game, man? Because we're one step away from the FA Cup final, but it's going to be a tough test. But are you confident? Yes or no? And people in the chat, are you confident with Sunday? But Rads, how are you feeling about Sunday?
Like I say, I'm excited about it. I think there's naturally going to be some nerves when you get to this stage of the tournament. We've had to rather look at times in the FA Cup. We obviously done 3 penalty shootouts, but we seem to be experts at them. So, I'm not really too scared if it was to go to that again. Hopefully it doesn't. But obviously we're playing by far the hardest team we've played so far. I know City aren't really what they were, but they're probably playing the best they've played since the start of the season. Just our luck. So I think it's probably going to be harder than the other 2 games we've had against them this year. When we played them the first time, they weren't in good form at all, but they still beat us. And then obviously weren't particularly great, last month when we played them, and we thoroughly deserved to win that game. But I think we've got to take that game into this game, really, and take confidence from that we know we can beat them. I do think the fact that it was at the City ground massively helped us. To do it at Wembley is another thing. I think that's a lot harder, and City have played at Wembley a lot in recent years, especially. So they're probably, in a way, as comfortable there as they are at the Etihad. So it's going to be really difficult, really, if we're being honest, to beat them again. But I don't really think we've got anything to lose. Like they're going to be probably quite arrogant of the fact that they're red hot favourites to win the FA Cup now, with who's left in it, and it's the only thing they've got left to win, because they normally win a trophy every year, so they'll be up for it. But yeah, we're going to be up for it too. I'm sure we'll talk about it, but obviously we've got a couple of players out that might affect us. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely excited, and I have belief we can give them a good game at a minimum. But it'd be incredible if we won, obviously.
Definitely. Like I said, like Rad said, we beat them this season, so why not be confident about this game? Like I said, they've got quite a lot of players out, but they've still got a good team in that. But I'm still confident. Chris, how are you feeling about this game?
I could see a lot of different possible outcomes. I'm kind of banking on the magic of the cup and trying to keep on reminding myself this is not the City of what we've known the last 10 years. Though, to Rad's point, they have been revving up recently, but they're still capable of a really bad game. Like, look at the game against Manchester United a few weeks ago. So I'm hoping that they're just there's some air of complacency is gonna slip into them, because they've been there, they've done that like how many times to Wembley. And I have a feeling that the stadium is really going to become like the City Ground South. The City is not even selling all their tickets.
26,000 have sold. That's it.
Yeah,
it's weird because I've seen someone on the radio station today. I think it was Talk Sport. Like, they've been there. Some guy's been there 54 times at Wembley, and it's like they're used to it, but they don't want to go again. But I understand it, because with all the prices and all that, I get it. But it's a semi-final, and they're selling 26,000, and we've sold. Is it 36,000? I think was sold. I don't know if it is. Rads, was it 36,000?
I think it's
Kelso said we sold 36,000. So I understand that, because it's a second time at Wembley for years. But I think it's embarrassing, because we can say about their fan base. Like I said, back in the day, I know some diehard Man City fans from back in the day, but
I think the stadium is going to be majority red. Like, wasn't that the case against Huddersfield in the playoff final?
So yeah, for Forest fans were in Huddersfield end. That's how much it was. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
On the aftermarket ticket sites, you can easily get a seat in the Manchester City end. I almost was thinking about trying it, but
absolutely amazing, man. People, please do hit like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure everyone subscribes to Rads as well. Rads, we're missing Nico Williams. We're missing Ryan Yates. Do you think is it these two players have, for me again, have been fantastic? Do you think it'll be a massive miss, or do you think the players who can replace them can step up for this match? Because I'm expecting Dominguez to play there, expecting Toffler to come into left back, or it could be Alex Mourinho. Ola could be back. I don't think he will, if I'm honest. But doing is a massive missing Yates and Williams against Man City.
Yeah, I do definitely. I think especially Nico Williams, mainly because of the lack of options we've got besides him. It's bad enough not having Aina, of course, and there's some talk that he might be fit, but I think if he is, he's surely not going to be sharp. So even if we've got him, I don't think he's going to be at his best. And I'd rather us having them not, of course. But to miss Nico as well is a real blow, and it does kind of highlight the lack of depth at fullback. And we've been very lucky this season. We've not had any injuries there until recently. So to have both of those two out, and obviously Moreno's not really been in great form recently, it kind of makes another problem. So I'm a bit nervous about what team we're going to play at the back, like whether we're going to do what we did against Villa and play quite a strange formation, and it might end up backfiring, or we do. I mean, I think Toffolo putting in that performance of the day, I think that's really made me feel a lot more confident about playing him, because I've got every belief in him now coming in there and at least doing all right. I don't think he's ever going to be like a starting player for us, but he's proven again that he's got plenty to like about him. But it's just going to be really interesting to see who plays on the other side, whether it's going to be someone out of position or like Morato playing out of position or something like that. It's going to be a bit nervous to see what we do. I think with Yates, obviously, you don't want to lose Yates. He's the captain. Against a side like City, you need him there to, wind up one of their midfielders, which is what he's excellent at. But I'm less worried about that because we've got a lot of players that can come and replace him. But it's obviously not ideal. So, I said in my video, I do think if we lose, it could be what cost us missing the likes of Yates and Nico and possibly Aina. That could be what cost us, to be honest. It's hard enough, I think, even if we had them. So, to be honest with your question, I think it is a pretty big blow, but I'm sure whoever comes in will give it their all. We've seen enough times this season that all these lads, give everything.
What about you, Chris? Do you echo what Rad says? Like I said, Ryan Yates and Nico Williams have been fantastic for us.
Nico's played out of his skin this season. I can't remember the last time he was beaten by an opposing winger. I mean, you can really say he's one of the best guys we've had all season. And the improvement he's had under Nuno, too. And he's really just is Mr. Dependable. So that's a tough loss. I mean, I think, Rad, you said it in your show this morning. It's going to be a makeshift kind of lineup. And it's going to be like we're going to be soaking up pressure maybe times 10. I think that's what you also said. And I agree with that. I think we're going to be kind of hoping on the intangibles that the guys are just going to have this battle level that is like off the charts, and these guys are going to play beyond what some of the replacements are going to have to step up, and we're hoping for that. Because on paper, it's not a good scenario for us because our defensive back has been rock solid all season.
Like I said, we've been fantastic all season, and that's without doubt. I don't want to be negative, but people in the chat, right, get involved as well. I was asked this question today when I was in town. What do you prefer, winning the FA Cup or getting top 4? No, not top 4, top 5. People in the chat, what would you prefer, winning the FA Cup or getting the top 5? Last year, Raz, what do you prefer?
I see a lot of people ask this. I saw Hudson-Odoi was asked this as well, and he said Champions League. It's really hard to answer that because, everyone says, obviously football's all about trophies. So, you'd want to win the FA Cup. I mean, to see us do that would be unbelievable. But then I think longevity is with the Champions League because that's next season, and we'll get 8 games guaranteed next season of Champions League for them at the City Ground. So it's very hard to answer it. Do you want to see us lift a trophy, or do you want to see us play some of the most elite sides from around Europe? You know, it's
mad, isn't it?
I'd probably edge Champions League, but you know, thankfully we're already in the Champions League places. But I think if we were not in the Champions League places, you know, you'd win the FA Cup, you'd still get Europa League anyway. But
Exactly.
the fact we're in the Champions League, you know, you've got to go for that, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Chris? Champions League or top 5?
Well, it's funny, you've been asking this.
Top 5 at FA Cup.
Yeah, well, you've been asking this question now for a couple of months, and I think I bet if you had like an official poll, you would see as we've moved closer to
poll now. People have been a poll.
Stuff, you can almost taste it. Like we're not that far off from it, and I think it's between your head and your heart. Obviously, the accountants love the money, and we would. And to Rad's point, the longevity, it makes perfect sense to get in the Champions League because we could bankroll our future for the next 10 years there, right? But like I say, the football is all about glory. So let's do both.
And
let's do the double.
Kel's put in the comment, why can't we do both?
Thank you,
Kel. You know what? I would love it if we do both. Don't get me wrong. Why not? But yeah, it's just a question, that's all. And I've seen people. So Michael says Champions League. Collins says top 4, top 5. Because don't forget, people, it's top 5 now as well. Razdad says top 5 as well. Where's this as well? Dominic says both door. Believe. I am believing. I'm trying to believe, but I think we can do it. Thomas says top 5 FA Cup, hard to choose. Davey says Champions League all day, long thinking of money and players. Definitely, that's a factor, but why not? I said I love seeing Forest in the Champions League, literally dream come true. I think dream for everyone to be in the Champions League. That song at the City Ground. Imagine me and Rads doing a Champions League vlog at the City Ground.
It's fabulous.
That's
I can't imagine that.
Imagine it, Rads. This is mind-boggling, people. Because, like I said, if you watch me and Rads, we've done it for years since the Champions. I remember, Rads. This is funny, and people. I was watching your. Remember the road to Wembley for. I was watching your thing the other day. And I was watching mine from where we was, and we could be doing a Champions League vlog next season. That is mental. That's absolutely mental. Champions League.
The championship, the Champions
truly
League.
Be DoreOntour. That will legitimately be DoreOntour.
Literally, DoreOntour.
International, yeah.
I don't know people. Before I can have a little joke. I've seen it. I saw Rands about people. I'm gonna ask Rads as well. This might affect Rads, but I don't think it might. Like, let me ask Chris as well. People in the chat, and this is for the male people, right? So, if Forest, I think Raz might know what I'm saying. If Forest had a Champions League final and your partner was delivering a baby, what would you do first? Champions League or go into your partner's birth? We come on exactly the same day. Where would you go? People, Rads, what would you prefer? What would you do? Champions, Rads.
Well, I mean, at least I've seen this in a meme many times, and it always goes. The bloke always says Champions League.
You can answer it, Rad. You're going to say no comment.
No, I'm going to say no comment.
Might break up the marriage.
People in the chat, right? If like I said, if your missus was having a baby and it came on exactly the same day as the Champions League final, what would you do? And you had the ticket, and it's people in the chat. Come on, get involved. Right, I think my dad is there. She would have the baby in Barcelona, obviously. I'm saying same as Rad's, no comment, because you don't know, maybe Rad's future wife could be watching this, and you could, you never know. Dominic says Forest all day. They'll have needed me never with me longer. They've been with me longer. No comment. I'm saying no comment. What about you, Chris? What would you do? Champions League.
Nah, do the right thing.
What's that?
The right thing. It speaks for itself, right?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know. My kids are all grown up, so it's
Okay. Great grandchild then. Great grandchild.
I would delay the childbirth. Come on, this football is about life.
I've got one daughter, and I don't know. Maybe she comes with me. Can she come with me? Maybe find somewhere wherever the game is. Maybe
take her on tour.
Huh?
Take her on tour.
People, my future wife, if you're watching this, I do apologize. We right apologize because we're YouTubers, we're content creators.
It's a good problem to have. This discussion would have been dismissed as ridiculous last August.
People, like I say, in the comments as well, if you are watching this, what would you prefer? If Forest were in the Champions League final, what would you do? Right, let's get back to the game. People.
Yeah, let's get back to the game.
People, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you know. Can we? Oh, Raz, it's been a tough FA Cup. Like I said, it's been penalties. But do you feel this is going to penalties again? Would you like the Man City have got a good team, man? Do you think it'll go to penalties?
Well, I mean, it seems to be our trend this year, doesn't it? Going to penalties. So, yeah, I think, it's third v fourth in the Premier League. So it's going to be evenly matched, you'd think. Obviously, like I say, City at Wembley's, I think it's another story to them, obviously, coming to the City ground. It's going to be a lot harder for us. And then with players missing on our side, they've obviously got players missing too, which I think we can't forget. So I'd like to think we can go there and give a good account of ourselves again, but actually compete and get through it because it's not been easy to get this far, even against teams like Exeter and Ipswich, and maybe on another day we win that fairly easily. I think Brighton was always going to be a bit tough, but we're arguably lucky to be here based off that, because penalties is 50-50 chance, and we've got for every time. So I don't really know if it's penalties or not, but I do think there's a good chance just based off the record this season. I hope it doesn't though. I'd like to just get it done in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, so. You know what it is? When I went to Exeter away, that was a nightmare. Brighton was a nightmare. Where else was it? Ipswich at Prusik Ground. That was a nightmare as well. People are. I can't do penalties.
Nah.
When we played Brighton at their ground, I was just like this. I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it. So people in the chat,
we got to turn around and play Thursday game. We don't want extra time and penalty.
No, we don't want extra time, man. No, not the. It hurts my chest. I'm getting old, but I'm getting old. I just don't need it, man. Penalties hurt me, but if it makes us go to the FA Cup final, I'll take it. I've got a super chat. Thank you, Colin, for the £10. That will go straight to my European pot as well. People, if you do want any super chats as well, if you want to be a member, please do. It helps my channel a lot. So again, people, any super chats or anything else, please help me out. It goes straight to my European tour. Because if we do, I need loads of sponsors. like the Rads. It's going to be expensive. It's not cheap. And I've seen, like I said, with this FA Cup semi-final, it's cost a lot, but it's worth it. It's lifetime for all Forest fans that's not seen the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. So if you do, people, support myself, support Rads as well. People, if anyone can, put Rad's channel in the link as well, people. Or I'll put up in a minute. So if you can, support Rads, support myself, help us out. Because if we get European tour, it's mad. But thank you, Colin, for the £10. It helps me a lot, big time. Right, let's talk about it, man. Like, I don't know. How are you feeling, Chris, about this game? Like, Nuno's it's like I said, you said with Nuno, and I think ours was exactly the same. I wasn't a fan with him when he first started, but he's turned his club. The love we have received Cooper, it was like, oh, this guy's a legend. But Nuno, he's like second to none, innit? He's just like absolutely legend for what he's done for the club.
We've been very lucky with our managerial appointments after several decades of poor managerial selections. I mean, Cooper got us up, and forever he'll be in our hearts, But it was time to pass the baton, and it was pretty seamless with Nuno, and it was actually, honestly, an upgrade. I don't think that Cooper had the tactical nous for the champions. I'm thinking Champions League of the Premier League. Nuno is an excellent tactician. Really, he really is sophisticated in how he deploys lineups, and that's been to our advantage. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls some surprises for us on Sunday.
Raz, Dad. Raz, I've been watching like Man City podcasters and as well other podcasters about Nuno playing low block, blah de blah, but he's doing it fantastic because look of Sells, 13 clean sheets. Do you think Nuno will have to play something different if we do get to Champions FA Cup final? Do you think he's going to be more expandable now going forward, or just do you think he's just keep the way he keeps playing and because we did it against at the City ground when we beat him 1-0? Do you think he just play the same tactic or be more freely? Because like I said, we've got nothing to lose. So, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah, I think because of the lack of fullbacks, basically, you could see him do something a bit crazy like we saw against Aston Villa, which I don't think worked. Certainly those first 15 minutes, it didn't work. And that's the risk we take, really, with how we set up. But it's not really something we can control in this case, is having players missing. So I don't think we'll see a massive difference in the way we set up, I think. Because, away at City, I think we tried to attack and then we left ourselves wide open.
Exactly.
And because that game we didn't even play very badly and then just scored 3 goals.
You know what? It was like Chris. Remember the Chris Wood miss? If he scored that, I think it's a different game. And what gets my nerves, and it really, I'm not gonna swear, it really just peed me off with when you hear other podcasters saying, "Oh, we're playing low block football. We don't let the opposition like a top 4 or 5 team. They play crap because why don't you just outplay us? Why don't I think the only team that's really outdone us is Bournemouth and Arsenal away. They're the teams that I've took advantage of the way we play. I've done with it. I think, and then you hear like teams like Man U fans, Spurs fans, even especially Spurs fans moaning about we play low blocks. So what? We win the game. So
right. I think they're envious really of our success. Nuno saw what the roster was, the group of players he had, and he built a system to exploit that. When you have an Anthony Elanga who could be an Olympic sprinter, you better play counterattacking football.
Yeah. I don't know how Spurs fans can have a go at us because I'd rather be, third most of the season playing alleged low block football than 16th in the Premier League and really never winning anything. They're just being bitter about it.
Another thing, when you hear it, next season we're Forest gonna flop. Listen, we're not thinking about next season. We're about this season, people.
Right.
And when you hear Spurs fans like, we're gonna be, especially Man U fans, like Man U and Spurs fans, they've been a top 16 back in the day, blah blah blah. But let's talk about this season. We beat you twice, home and away. And Spurs fans still saying, Forest fans, we're showing too much chest, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, we've been successful this season. Nuno was your ex-Spurs manager. And now look, we're in a semi-final of the FA Cup and we're 4th.
Yes. Thank you, Spurs, for sending us Nuno.
Thank you very much.
Spurs,
Cheers,
Spurs, you're lucky. If this hadn't been the worst promotion class in the history of the Premier League, you'd probably be in a relegation fight right now, Spurs. So take that.
Exactly. The three worst teams as well. The first three
Yeah.
worst teams. And no disrespect to Ipswich or Southampton, but Leicester City fans, I do apologise. You're just crap, and that's how it is, man. That's how it is. This is for Michael. Can Marcus White didn't answer at playing McTominay, De Bruyne. The match be won or lost in that midfield. It is. That's what it is. And as you know, people and lads will know, all Forest fans will know. These players have been fantastic, and we see in the media that Marcus White's been linked with Man City. Cam Hudson-Odoi now has been linked with 2 Italian teams and 2 Premier League teams as well. Last year, Chris, do you think it's the wrong time, or do you think the media are trying to unsettle the players, or because they've been fantastic, it is what it is. They are going to be linked, whatever. So do you think? What's your thoughts on it? People in the chat, what do you feel about it? Like I said, it's not the players' fault they've been linked because they've been fantastic. So what's your thoughts on it, Chris?
I think in a modern age, quote unquote linked is not really based on any kind of real reporting. So it's really a lot of it is clickbait.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, I think if we do make the Champions League, a lot of these guys have every reason to stay with Forest. I mean, is Gibbs White going to go to Manchester City and be a squad player when he could stay in Forest, be the main man, and do it in Europe? So I think that's another incentive for us to get in the Champions League beyond the obvious is we can keep this core group intact. And this is a very close-knit group we have with these guys. Based on everything I've seen in the media, they've really bought into the whole Nuno project, and I think they're all going to be eager to take it to the next level on the continent.
What's your thoughts, Rads? Because Cam Hudson-Odoi, I think is out of contract next season. What's your thoughts on it? Because, like I said, these players have been fantastic, and like I said, what Michael says, it's agent talks. They are going to put stuff out, and
yeah,
and I've seen again. Murillo has been linked with Liverpool today. What's your thoughts on it? Because like I said, it's going to happen with these players.
Yeah, I think that the debate of FA Cup or Champions League, I think this is a big reason why Champions League is the option for me, because it's not only the caliber of teams we'll play, but you're going to massively increase the chances of keeping this team together, because even Europa League, is not going to be enough to keep some of these players if a bigger club in the Champions League was to want them. Because of how closely knit this group is, like we say, and the success that they've had, how together everyone is. I think that's got to play a part. If it's already great as it is now, and then that you add Champions League into the mix, I don't see why the likes of Gibbs White, Murillo, Alanga, Hudson-Odoi would want to move on. And I know we say it's about money, and they are clubs that are technically bigger than us and more experienced, but I don't know. I don't know why they'd want to leave. When you look at them in interviews, they seem really invested in not just the group, but the club as well. Like they generally care about Forest and everything like that. So I just don't think we'll see many of them leave. Maybe one, but I'll be surprised, especially with how ambitious we are. And then who we're going to be linked with. I mean, you're already seeing it. I think we're seeing players being linked with us more than ever before the season's even ended. I don't remember us ever being linked with so many players or seeing so many rumours before the season's even finished. I think it shows how successful we've been. So,
in a way, we have to we have to upgrade our team similarly that we did when we first got promoted, because to field a team in Europe, we're going to need a lot of reinforcements on top of this, because that's going to be a lot more football. It can be a pitfall. We've seen that with other teams over the years.
Definitely. I've got a Liverpool chat, and I think I know this might. Dean, take that top off. Chelsea, slap him for me. But thank you for the £5, Dean. As you know, this is Chelsea's partner. So yeah, but thank you for the £5. I appreciate it a lot, and I think Chelsea has replied. Go on, Dean. but take the shirt off as well. But Dean, thank you for the £5. Like I said, it helps my channel a lot as well. And Chelsea, I hope you're well as well, my friend. There's a lot of people. I don't know if you know, both Chelsea and Keller are in Guy Border Girls. So people, if you please support the Guy Border Girls as well. Ellie and Co are doing a fantastic job, and hopefully we see all the Guy Border Girls at Wembley as well. But good work, El, and hopefully I think I need to message El to get her in the show before the league's finished. So people go and follow Guy Border Girls. It's on Instagram, and like I said, they do fantastic work. So yeah. Monkeys White, he's not going. And again, let me flip it, because as well, people get involved. I don't want Monkeys White to go. And let me make it clear. I don't want him to go, because I know there's quite a lot of people say, oh, that price. But if we had to sell him and Monkeys White had to go, how much would you sell him, Rads? If he wanted to go. People in the chat, if. That's it. I don't want him to go, but if we did have to sell him and he wanted to go, people in the chat, how much would you sell him for to Man City?
Well, I think
everyone's got a price. Everyone's got a price.
Yeah, if he wanted to go, and I really think it would take a lot to sway him away from us. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, because I think they will be a club that could probably attract him for sure. But I generally think, we're talking like 80 million. Like, I think we'll demand that much, whether we can get it. Because, these days you see clubs put like Tyler Dibbling from Southampton. Yes. They said he's 100 million. Obviously, nowhere near worth that much. But to Southampton, they probably think he is worth that much to their team. So it's like that. And like with Grealish to Villa, he was worth 100 million, but he's obviously not worth that as a player. And is Gibbs White really worth that much? Possibly not, but I think to us he is. So that's the big difference. And I think Morgan and Murillo especially. I think if any club wants them, especially with Murillo signing a new deal recently, I really think Marinakis will be very stubborn about how much he considers. I think it would be really big money. But again, if they want to stay at the club, especially Murillo, now he's committed his future. I know that doesn't always. I know it doesn't mean anything really these days, but I don't know. I just think it will be. I believe we can keep them more than they'll go, but there's always a chance when you become successful that you lose players. I mean, look how many players Brighton have sold over the years.
Yeah.
But thankfully for them, they've managed to replace them, and I think we've done pretty well overall. Signing, we lost Johnson, and then we bring in Alanga. That ended up being an upgrade, I'd say. So if you look at it like that, I don't think we need to be too concerned.
What about you, Chris? Like I said, if we had to sell him, how much would you sell him for?
We would get our pound of flesh and then some for him. I mean, it was to Manchester City, the Sheikh, they have all the money. So I just don't see it happening, though. My impression is that Forest is a really good place to be a player and play. It's got the best fan base in the country. It's got this whole positive vibe around it it's exciting to be going somewhere, to be part of a project and seeing it, like first with the promotion, now with this next leap up. I mean, they're human beings. I just can't see how, and I get it. It's all about money when you get down to it to some degree, but I just really think a lot of these guys are more likely to stay than go. But if it's an offer, the right offer came along, you'd be foolish not to consider it.
Like some people, because I don't know if people know, Marcus White and Phil Foden, they are very close, and I think Foden's godson to his son. I think he is. So that's another part. He could go to Man City, not just from one side because of the relationship with Foden. So, me personally, like I said, if we did sell him, you can say around the 70 million, 70, 80 mark, 60, 80 mark, between that, if I'm honest, because he's still learning and he's not the finished article yet, if I'm honest. but we got Champions League, and
Yeah.
hopefully with Champions League, we'll say I'll stay for one more season because these players, like I said, players come and go. That's the thing about Forest. And since we've been back to the Premier League, do you remember we brought in 30 players? How many players have stayed? That is questions. You know the 30 players we brought in since back to the Premier League. How many players have stayed?
That's a great question.
In that group. People just right. I'm going to do it quick. Rad, how many players have stayed at Forest since got back to the Premier League? The 30 signings we've had. People in the chat as well, get involved. How many players have stayed?
Dave the Australian probably has a chart. It's too bad he wasn't on the.
I bet he's got a chart. Dave's definitely got a chart.
Nico, Toffolo, Wood.
No, not Wood. Wood came in that.
But he was on loan, wasn't he? He was on loan in the first half of the season.
Oh, first half, yeah, he did. He as well.
Yeah.
Nico.
Took a while before we got it right. There was a lot of guys.
Toffolo.
Bad selections.
It's not much, is it? About 4? Toffolo, Gibbs White.
Danilo
as well. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Bolly. He was first season.
Was he?
Yeah. He was one of the last ones to come in.
Oh, he was one of them. Bloody hell. So we've out of that, 5 players have stayed at Forest with the 30 players we brought in. That's amazing. that is crackers, man. But
and how many guys are left from the promotion side?
Everyone but Yates.
That played at Yates? Is he the
everyone but Yates. And he still gets slagged off from a half, not I'm not half Forest fan base, but
another one was Hennessy as well. Hennessy was here in the first season.
Yeah, but he's gone.
Yeah.
He
did leave temporarily.
He left as well, people. But yeah, that's amazing. Man, like I said, even the second season. Oh wait. When Cooper second season Premier League. Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. We kept 5 players, 6 players.
It's always evolving. Yeah, it's always evolving, and it's going to continue to evolve. If we go to Europe, we're going to have to change some. Yeah. Some guys are going to leave, and we're going to have better replacements come in because we can afford it.
Exactly, we can afford it.
Marinakis has great ambitions.
I said we've got to praise Marinakis as well because today I don't know if anyone's seen it. He gave 1,000 Forest shirts to the schools, and one of the schools that he went, that Yates, Williams, and Abbott went to, it was my school.
Oh, get out of here!
Yes.
Yeah, I heard them interviewed on the BBC. The Yates.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was my school. I was like, "What? That's my school as well." So shout out to St Anne's Wells School. It was called Huntingdon, but they rebranded the name as well. So shout out to that school, man.
Very cool.
Yeah. But people, before we go, get your score predictions in now before Sunday's game. Raj, before we do it, I look forward to a second trip to Wembley, and again, as content creators, it's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. For like I said, I keep mentioning it. When me and Rads, we were in the Champions League championship days, seeing Forest rubbish. We saw managers like Chris mentioned. We've had crap managers back in the day, and now look at us. We've got a good manager in Nuno. We're talking about Champions League football, but are you excited to this FA Cup on Sunday and the content that you're going to do as well, man?
Yeah, I remember my first only other vlog at Wembley, and that was only with like a year's worth of me doing vlogs. So I'm excited to do it hopefully better this time, and then really a bigger competition. Well, it is a bigger competition. So yeah, very excited. And yeah, like you say, we've come a very long way as a club, and how long we've been like doing YouTube. You see the journey. It's absolutely crazy, really. So yeah, just honoured to really be able to go back, and hopefully we can make a good job of it. Ideally.
Yeah, 100%, man. But like I said, people, if you've not seen Raj's pre-match video for Wembley, please go and watch it, people. It's a great video, man. Some jokes towards him and his dad as well. But people, like I said, I will put the link in the description for Raj, and Before I get Chris, we've got Lisa. If no one knows who Lisa is, you know who Lisa is, don't you, Rads?
Yeah.
Yes, people. I don't think Chris knows.
Yeah,
This
I know
is
who she
Lisa.
Yeah,
I've
she
not
likes to
spoken to her.
troll. Yeah,
Pardon?
she likes to troll. She's a
No,
Derby
Lisa.
County,
No,
right?
she supports that team from down the road.
Yeah.
I've not heard from them for quite a while. Is it 3
Yeah.
years now, Lisa? How are you doing, Lisa? I've not heard from you for the last 3 years. Are you? I heard you're doing fantastic. Top of league. I think you're top of league in the championship.
Not
Or
that far down, we don't even think about them
I
these
can't, I
days.
can't.
I'm
I
afraid.
don't know where you are, Lisa. Any comments? Whereabouts are? I generally don't know how Derby are doing. I'm not trying to troll you, Lisa. But
That's me.
I don't know. So, Lisa, how are you? I hope you're fantastic, Lisa. Generally, I hope you are. But how's your team doing? How's your team doing, Lisa? I generally don't know. We're in the Premier League. You're in Championship League One. I don't know. People in the chat might tell me. Where are they? So, but shout out to Lisa. I love Lisa. I think she's the only Derby fan I like. But yeah, Lisa, I hope you're well. I hope your mum's well as well. But I know you help your mum a lot. So yeah, Lisa, how are you lot? I've not seen you for 3 years. I've not seen you for 3 years as well. As well. Is this a mouse? Ooh, Chris, you've been called Mel Morris.
Who's Mel Morris? That's not someone
That's the ex Derby owner. I don't. Do you know the story of Mel Morris?
No, I'll have to look that one up.
I won't even bother. I won't even bother.
I don't want to be linked to Derby. Come on, that's sacrilegious.
Oh, then yeah. Lisa, you know what, Lisa? Can you message me? I'd love to get you on the show. We need a little fun. For the Leicester and Derby, I love it. Lisa, message me on Facebook, man. I want to get you on. Just know how you lot are. That's all. Just for friends, how your club is. Because I am generally don't know what is happening. Because we're focused on top 4 and Champions League. Are you in the league? I don't know how you are. But yeah. Right, people. What's the score prediction for Sunday's game? Rads, say it. What's your score prediction?
I don't want this to happen at all, but I'm going to say 1-1. We win on penalties. I want to win, but not in that style. Just get it in 90 minutes, please. But I'm just going to follow the trend.
Oh days. Chris, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. 2-1 Forest after extra time.
What?
No penalties.
Can you stop saying extra time, man? What? I don't want extra time.
All right, 1-0 Forest.
Okay, I'm going for it. I think we'll win 3-2. I think we'll win 3-2. I'm not doing extra time. I'm not doing extra time.
I think there's going to be goals. What's the weather for Sunday?
It's meant to be sunny. So I have my bucket hat as well. I'm taking my daughter with me as well. So
nice.
I'm excited for that first trip to Wembley and that. So I'm excited for that. 3-2 for us. I'll take it.
You heard it here.
I'll take it first, man. Right, it's been a great show. Thank you for everyone as well. Thank you for Just Park as well, sponsoring my channel. And if you please do, people, go and download Just Park. It could be football, it could be non-football related stuff. If you wanna, if you're struggling to find a parking anywhere, all you do is download Just Park as well. You get discount as well. The link is in the description. And like I said, people, download Just Park. Like I said, they sponsor my channel. They're sponsoring Rad's channel as well for the Wembley trip. So like I said, people go and watch Rad's channel as well. I am going to redirect to someone else's. I don't think I can redirect to Rad's video. I don't think I can redirect to him. So people, download Just Park. It helps my channel a lot. So hopefully they can use my sponsor for the future. So please, people, download Just Park. Right, I'm excited. Me and Rads will be there. People in the chat, Wembley, here we come. People, I'm going to redirect to. Who are we going to redirect to? I don't know who to redirect to. West Ham Fan TV. We'll send you there as well, people. Right, can't wait. Watch out for mine and Rad's vlogs. Can Forest win against Man City? I'm excited. I'm so excited for this one.
You got it.
Raz, are you excited?
Absolutely.
Chris,
Bring it
are you
on.
excited?
This is it. It doesn't get any better. This is why we're football fans.
This is why we're football fans, man. Before we do, we've got Rad Dads. Don't want extra time. We've got a game on Thursday.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we've got a game on Thursday.
We'll cross that bridge on Thursday. Right now, it's all about
this as well. Legend Mark. I see you Sunday, my friend. Mark, wait, are you? As well, people. I'm going to. I think it's Box Park. I think it is. I'll be there. So I'll be walking around the ground as well with my little girl. So people, if you want to get a vlog, please do. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. So I'm buzzing. But yeah, people, thank you for watching. If you are rewatching this, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you know. Chris, thank you very much for taking the time.
Me, Dore. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, and you too, Rads.
As absolute legend. People know. People show some love to Chris. He's all the way from New Jersey. He's a legend as well.
Dore, I'm coming in October for my first ever trip to England. So I hope to meet you guys.
Oh, legend. Definitely, Chris. Definitely. We'll definitely meet up. But like I said, this guy's he's been on. He's been watching mine and Rad's channel for a long time. I thought I'd get on my show. As well, people, if you are new to my channel or somewhere at the sticks, just email me like Chris did, and we got him on the show because he's an absolute legend. Absolutely legend. Right, people, Wembley trip. Watch out for the log. Watch out for the African reaction. Watch out for the review show. That will be Monday as well. I'm excited. Can Forest get to the FA Cup final? I'm excited. Peace and love. Up the bloody Forest.